What's up guys, Reggie B Photo here, and Sleeping Baby over here. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to apply the in-camera film simulations to your Fuji RAW files in Lightroom. What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Reggie Ballesteros, and I am a wedding photographer based in the San Francisco Bay Area. If you own and shoot with a Fujifilm camera, then there's a good chance that you're a fan of the built-in film simulations that are applied to the JPEGs in camera. But what if you're a RAW shooter who edits using Lightroom? Well, when you shoot in RAW for either post-processing flexibility or to maximize the dynamic range of your photo, the colors and tones of the film simulation that you chose are actually not applied to the RAW file at all. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to apply the in-camera film simulations to your RAW files in Lightroom using camera matching profiles. Before we get started, I'm going to just verify with you guys what version of Adobe Photoshop Lightroom Classic CC that I'm using. I'm using the 8.2 release, so if you want to follow along, make sure you have that version or one of the newer versions, as the camera profiles are in a different location for the older versions of Lightroom. So I took 3 different example photos with 3 different Fujifilm film simulations in order to illustrate how we can apply the Fujifilm film simulations to our RAW files in Lightroom. So to start things off, I'm actually going to show you guys where to find the film simulations in Lightroom. So you head over to the Develop panel, and then you're going to select one of the RAW files, and then head over to this grid right here and scroll to this drop down for camera matching. So camera matching is going to have all your different Fujifilm film simulation profiles. So to make things easier, it's actually better if you just favorite all of them. Alright, close that up, and now you can actually select every single different film simulation just on this drop down right here. To start things off, let's compare first what each of these photos look like next to each other. So if I put the JPEG right here in the reference, we can take a look and see that there is a difference in the yellows right here. There's a little bit more red in the RAW file, whereas the JPEG is a little bit more muted because this is the film simulation Pro Negative Standard. So if we actually pull in the drop down right here and apply Pro Negative Standard, we see that it matches up the colors a lot better. It's not quite exact, but it's very, very close for all intents and purposes. So if we head over to this next one, this was shot in Classic Chrome. So again, let's zoom in right here just to get a little bit more details about what the differences are in the colors and the tones. And now let's apply Classic Chrome. And again, you can see that it matches up very nicely. And this last photo right here, obviously the RAW file is not going to retain the monochrome or black and white data of the Acros film simulation. So if we go ahead and apply that right here, again, it matches up very, very nicely. One thing I'd like to note is that these film simulations in this dropdown are Adobe's best interpretation of what Fuji's film simulations should be as far as color and tones go, but these are all based on the stock film simulation profiles. So if you do any tweaks in your camera as far as the shadows, the highlights, the color chroma effect, etc., these are not going to be accounted for when you apply these to your RAW files in Lightroom. So if your intent is to have your RAW editing workflow start off where your JPEGs are as you saw them in the camera, it's best not to apply any tweaks to your picture settings in your Fujifilm camera. That way when you jump into Lightroom, you can just apply any of these camera profiles and get started on your edit from this point on. If this video helped you out, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about using these film simulations in Lightroom, then let me know in the comments down below. Also, I'm curious, what's your favorite Fuji film simulation? As always, please subscribe to my channel for new videos every other Monday. Actually, they're starting to be like every Monday at this point. And if you want to see more of my photo work, go check me out on Instagram at ReggieBPhoto. Alright, that's it for me. Remember to get out, go shoot, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.